Please rewind this cassette.
Todd Solondz is a filmmaker I've struggled with. His breakout film, Welcome to the Dollhouse, has remained one of the most haunting films I've ever seen. Has the cruelty of childhood ever been better displayed on film? His recent work has left much to be desired, but there was a time when he seemed like a major talent. Many critics have called him something of a dark Woody Allen. I don't really understand that, considering how dark some of Woody Allen's films are. His best film, and the one I think deserves the most attention, is the 90s gem known simply as Happiness. Following a large ensemble featuring actors such as Philip Seymour Hoffman, Jon Lovitz, Elizabeth Ashley, and Dylan Baker, in one of the most daring performances I've ever seen. Happiness begins with a punch to the gut. What seems like a typical movie scene of someone telling another person why they don't want to date them anymore turns into a shocking and brutal attack on how we see others. The world of Happiness isn't a kind one, and Solondz isn't afraid of showing the worst of people. Multiple stories mesh together perfectly, and you never know where things are going. The trick of this movie, and it's a good one, is to tell and not show. This gives this movie a specific effect, a very specific feeling. One that focuses on the power of language. Just like David Mamet, Aaron Sorkin, or Quentin Tarantino, Solondz knows that words can have the same impact as anything visual. What is said stays with us, because the implications let our minds fill in the blanks. Really, these people are seeking the same things as most of us. Love, security, intimacy, and understanding. Once you strip away the everyday illusion of some higher morality at play, we can see that what drives us is perhaps the worst part of ourselves. The willingness to do anything in order to feel something new. This is a truly adult film, one that only improves with time and you getting older. The movie avoids judgment, instead choosing to show us these things in a very matter-of-fact way. This opens the movie up to bursts of comedic inspiration. In one moment you are cringing, and in the next moment you're laughing hysterically. It's perverted, depraved, painful, and most importantly, sincere. This balance of tone makes the movie surprisingly emotional. It's a tough pitch to keep up, and Happiness has its flaws. The movie is too long for one thing, and sometimes the filmmakers seem too hung up on making us feel unpleasant.
You think you are fucking something, but you are fucking nothing. You are empty, you are a zero, you are a black hole.
Still, it's a major work that challenges your perceptions of what film can be. It confronts you and dares you to look away. I think the sting comes from the fact that part of you doesn't want to, that we're all a little voyeuristic. Perhaps what makes one happy is all just an illusion, something we tell ourselves to feel better about who we really are. In the end, what is happiness? Good health? Wife and kids? Being present in what you're doing? For some, it's knowledge, sex, art, food, cups of coffee, sports, or anything that keeps you from thinking of death. Or as John Lennon said, perhaps happiness is a warm gun.